peace, big love, big blessings, even bigger living, everything that comes with that and everything in between. You are tuned into Thinking Out Loud with Samuel David. It's just a conversation. And I got to share, right? Thinking Out Loud is a place of empathy, transparency, candidacy, recognizing where we've been, where we're at, as we also look at where we're going in the future, bringing those around us closer to our world. And today I got a special guest. As is all guests, right? All guests are special. But today, my special guest is a movie director, screenwriter, actor, songwriter, producer, family man, man of God, a community pillar. He is Mr. Tubi. Today I got my great friend, Mr. Devon Bray.
Man, thanks.
What's happening, family?
What's going on, man?
Man, I woke up a lot, baby.
Man, how you doing?
Hey, beautiful, man. Life is great.
Good, man.
Good. Bray, I don't know if you tapped into the show a lot, but the question I start every conversation with, and it really helps me know where we're going, right?
Right.
Is how is your spirit?
Man, it's a lot more peaceful these days. I'm getting a lot more peace. And I think if we yield to what life teaches us, that search for peace is a lot easier.
Yeah. Pulled up preaching already.
Nah.
That's why I said Divine Bray. No, man.
Right,
So what put you in that space of peace, or even recognizing how to find that peace, bro?
Stop making things about myself.
Ooh.
You'll be real busy when you really genuinely trying to do all you can to better people's lives that surround you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always busy.
Yeah.
You know, with those thoughts, how can I get the people around me into a better position or place in what they believe in, what they want out of life? You know what I mean? And that where I found like my ultimate purpose, like this what makes me alive. You know? And it's different than what anybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Because everybody about me. And so, you know what high value is what it's rare, right? I want to stay in that place that's rare.
Yeah.
That place where, like what you doing, everybody ain't doing this. Not how you do it.
Word. I love that. Man, I gotta ask though, because we family, man, we busy, man, productive, man, right? Walking in purpose. And you said now, you peaceful now. Like what brought you to that space to recognize, okay, it can't be about me. It's not about me, it's bigger than me.
Man, being patient.
Okay.
With the people around me. And though I may feel like I'm ready for something now, I start realizing this patience is putting me in a position where I'm able to really like see everything, you know what I'm saying, that I'm supposed to see.
Yeah.
You know, it's fine being tunnel vision sometimes, but when things ain't moving the way you think it should move, you probably need to step back and look at the bigger picture.
Word.
And that would cause me to be a lot more patient. And you know, the way I look at it, my mom is retired. She's 20 years older than me. I got 20 summers.
Ooh.
That number little, man. You remember, you remember like 10, 15, you could play, you feel like, you know, but I don't call, you call it midlife crisis, but bro, I don't got the time I used to have, you know?
That realization.
I got to make things happen for me, my family, and the people that's around me.
Man, and time it moves so quick. I was talking to my daughter the other day, like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, baby girl, you got like 2 more summers left at the crib. Like before you have the decision to do right. And that perspective is wild. So you talk 20 years not being that long. That's a hell of a perspective, bro.
And you know, me and you in that same category, you feel like you're at your prime. I'm my healthiest and wisest at the same time.
Come on.
And I'm thankful that my purpose and where God is having me to go it don't require a lot of physicality, so I don't have to compete at a professional level physically.
Yeah.
You know, this would be the end of my reign. But where we at, this is the beginning.
Come on. It's way more cerebral and spiritual.
Yes, it's the beginning, and just being aware of that is everything to me, because I can every day it can be fulfilled with meaning and purpose, and never have no regret from this point on. You get what I'm saying? Because I think that take a lot of time from us.
Yeah.
Our regrets, the shame, like, man, I shouldn't have been hanging out with that dude. Man, I knew better than that. I had all the fails. See, maturity, when you get to a certain place, wisdom sets in, you kind of be in that place where, like, I know better than this.
Ooh, preach it.
You know what I'm saying? And man, if you don't take your your maturity, or you getting older, and use that to your advantage, you know, we know better. We been here.
Yes.
You know, and then the family part of it, man, I be telling my son, you're gonna be dangerous taking this mentorship, and you don't have to make the mistakes.
You be better than me, and I'm pretty dope.
Man, he already headed on that course.
Yeah,
because it starts with that stuff you don't see. I share with my wife today, man, what people don't see is, like, before all this stuff sprouts out. Now, this is fake.
Word.
But if this was real, them roots would be just as long up under the ground. And it's what people don't see. Where all the nutrients and where all the, the home life.
Yeah.
You never had to forsake your family to live your dream.
Yeah.
You ain't never had to, this thing is deep.
100%.
So you see all this glory and all this fruit coming off this tree, and not once you thought about what was going on beneath the surface.
Come on.
Damn, not trying to sound deep.
No, listen.
I don't know what's going on here.
We swim here.
I don't know what's going on. Okay.
We swim, bro.
Okay.
Like the thing I think about that, especially like when the perception of your success, right, is bigger than you.
So
people look at you like, oh, you got it all.
Mm-hmm.
You good. You don't need no assistance. You don't need no help. You don't need no mentorship. You need nothing. Or on the other side, they badmouth you. Right. They try to pour salt on your roots.
Right.
Not knowing that them roots is already like, we good, baby. The nutrients.
It's in the dirt.
It's in the dirt.
It's designed to deal with the dirt.
Come on.
And that's what people don't see.
Yeah.
And so why I'm able to move forward? Why? Because I know what's real to me. For example, when it comes to everybody, when you're gifted like us, and you felt like people had tried to take advantage of your gifting, wanted you to do things for whatever the case may be, I do everything for you can let down your guard. You know what I'm saying? And God told me I had to sow that seed. So Troy, he don't mind coming on set and filming for me, because I'm not trying to use him, because I can just do it myself.
Word.
So so the perspective or it be in the right notation when you understand that I'm wanting to put you on. I have to exhibit every behavior like I am trying to put you on.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing from you.
100%.
I get my reward from God by putting you on, which is way bigger than anything you can give me right now.
Bro, listen, I told you we swim. We
swim. I don't know why we here, but every time I link up with you,
come on,
it's certain people, bro.
Yeah, talk to me.
It's certain people when you get in their presence, man. You just gonna go deep.
100%.
It's gonna happen automatically, because it's who they are. The deep calleth unto the deep. I didn't try to go there, but
listen, I could just be quiet the whole interview and let you do your thing. Listen, you know what's ill, bro? I remember, and I don't know if you remember this conversation, but it was back when I was a rapper. And I still dabble. Right. When I was a rapper, I was a different type of energy. Right. And I remember asking you, like, why you keep filming for these whack? Like, why you keep recording these whack rappers? And I don't know if you remember what you told me, but you said, I'm just providing them the platform. What they do with it after that is on them.
Right.
This is my gift, right? And so to see you and how you stepping into the movie industry, and it's a very similar thing, right? You providing a platform for folks to be able to say, hey, here's the ball.
Right.
It's on you to take it to the touchdown.
Right.
But I alley-ooped it. I threw it to you, right? And when you talk about purpose, right? I often think about purpose, and I say it almost every interview. Purpose is not like an action. It's
Right.
that thing that's in you that shows up no matter where you at.
Right.
And you, as you speak to your purpose, like when did that become affirmed to you?
Purpose has to be discovered.
Yeah.
It had to be something you actually looking for. I'm glad that I serve a God that is not going to leave me in the dark concerning my purpose.
Yeah.
Is you asking him for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll find out people, they ain't even ask what their purpose is. We kind of just go out and do what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is, if you get a man in his purpose, he's dangerous. You talking about you doing what God had created you to do. It's dangerous. One of the things that God ultimately created me to do is what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
It's imparting on inside people, enlightening them how great they are.
Yeah.
And God had gave me gifts and talents to literally pull that greatness out and present it to the people and say, see, you see how great you are?
Yeah, yeah. So what is there a challenge in that though, right? Because again,
yeah.
when you in a leadership position, right? At least when you acting in leadership, right, you take on so many different energies. Sometimes them energies don't be the most fruitful for your spirit in the long run, right? Like how do you navigate making sure you shed the dead weight respectfully and with love, right?
It's challenging, but I would say my downfall to it is more of an attachment because I love hard.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I had to learn how to do is let people do them. That I can leave room for the people that's more like me, because it's going to take time to get around a lot of people.
Yeah.
To find the caliber type of people, like the energy that we put out. Maybe our backgrounds is different. I come from a whole, but we ended up in the same room.
100%.
You get what I'm saying?
100%.
So for me, it's like leave people with their dignity, treat people like you wanted to be treated. And that's all I can do. If there's unrealistic expectations that we're not have discussed, okay, that is a learning situation. Yeah. And so when I begin to start trying to understand people, I begin to start, now they could be mad because they really wanted me to do something or I can't do nothing about that type of mad.
Yeah.
But what I can do is make sure that you understand that I love you, but the speed that I'm at and the direction that I'm heading may not be in the same similar direction. And you will hope that they understand that, man, I gotta go over here because I'm elevating, I'm getting, and I'm changing.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things about life that I can rest assured that's going to happen to you and me. There's going to be some changes.
I have a strong disdain when people say like, you changed. Like, man, I'm supposed to change. Like you think like Jay-Z said, like I worked this hard to stay the same, huh? Like, no, I'm still me.
Yeah, of course.
But what I tolerate might be different.
And while you're there, there's always some things that just stay foundational.
100%.
Like our wives.
Come on.
We don't change, switch them out.
Fact.
And as long as you know them things that not supposed to change and that's supposed to change, you're going to be ahead of it all. You're going to be able to flow with life and all that it throws at you. You get what I'm saying?
100%.
Because again, going back to that question, I learned now, like, just let people do them. And that's why even Christians can be like, man, you got all that profanity. They don't even know. You ain't on set. These people say this stuff themselves. It wasn't even in the script.
Word.
Not all like that, and it's just letting me do them. Or I could have a cuss word in the script. And they be like, I don't cuss. All right, don't say that.
Let's take that out.
I want you to do you.
Yeah.
And it's just more allowing people to just be them. And if being you coincide that you don't want to be associated with me, then be you.
Be you over there.
I love you. Just do you.
Man,
and I'm gonna want the best to happen.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be included in that because what I got is so heavy. I have to focus on this and the people that's
with you.
which I'm glad that you're a part of.
100%. You
Stand
know the
down,
vibes.
my boy.
You know the vibes. Listen, thinking out loud, I bounce all over the place. Ain't no script.
That's cool.
Ain't
that's
no,
cool.
I
feel it too. I
feel
love the space.
We just go there.
You
mentioned the churchy folks.
Yeah.
And anytime I think about folks that are like over churchy, I always think like, yo, this what he died for.
Yes. Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Yes.
Like I gotta have some space to bump my head.
Yes.
Right. And to learn and grow. Like I often have a conversation with some brothers that, they say, oh, you shouldn't have to use profanity when you speak or in your
Right.
music. And I'm like, language is created by man first and foremost. If I was to go to England, bloody is just a descriptor or even it's profane.
Right.
But some people go to the restaurant, they want their steak bloody. You feel me? But also recognizing like where I'm at dictates how I communicate. So if I'm the folks that listen to the tunes, I gotta communicate in the way that they're receiving. Now, once we elevate the conversation, yes. I can remove some of that, right? So I just had to say that out loud.
Well, this is the thing. A lot of people don't understand. You was predestined to communicate with Penn State, Interstate Penn.
Come on.
Okay?
Come on.
And some of us have that, that durability, or I should say that multi-ness about themselves because we're called to a different purpose than maybe somebody else. And just because you tap out and you don't understand this group of people or the way that these people think over here, whatever, you can't limit me to your experiences, And that's another part allowing people to do them. Because I get to sit back and be a student. Like, oh, that worked. Oh, okay, man. How that work? And we want to hate each other instead of asking, like, man,
how you pull that off?
Yeah, how you do that?
Yeah.
I thought that was real cool that you did.
Yeah.
People don't want to even get to, and I'm that type of guy. Like, ask me.
Yeah.
Ask me how I did it. I'm telling you.
And
I will tell you.
You a Leo.
Yeah.
And it's wild because...
I think we get a bad rap.
Y'all do.
We're the only zodiac that's really real, Everything else is like imaginary. Like Virgo, Scorpio, a lion. We can go to the jungle and see one of those. Now listen, hey, don't y'all stone me. Because there's 11 other zodiacs out there.
My Virgo sister Sharika in the cut, like, oh. But I recognize a lot of Leos that I know are indeed natural leaders. Right. Because it's I don't want to say a no nonsense, but it's like it's cut and dry, it's straightforward with love. But I want to pivot a little bit. Family, Bray Films. It's not just Devon Bray Sr. Right? You got you got little Devon, which was crazy on set when I'm hearing y'all call each other Bray. I'm like, I don't know who's talking to who, right? You got Sharika on set, you got Naomi on set, right? You got the family is getting busy, man. Like, what is that like for you to know that? Because nepotism, I'm cool with it.
Man, I think it goes back to the early conversation we just had dealing with. It was just purposed because I didn't see it coming. I wasn't trying to put my family together. I was just about my family. And I got a return out of that.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. So if you sow, you shall reap.
Come on.
So if you ain't there for your family, they're not going to be there for you when you finally get that business idea or your family geared up and ready to go. You already got the call.
You see,
you feel me? You got the call.
Yes.
And I love it because I'm seeing this being more accurate and work more than anything else anybody else talking about.
Yeah.
Because y'all didn't see today times it's going to be as hard as it is. You're trying to kick your kids out the house. You might need to hold on to them for another 5 years.
Come on.
Let's make sure they're fully developed for they won't be coming back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's some changes in our society. And we got a new president right now. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into no politics.
Yeah,
I don't want nobody
to Word. Yeah, that's a whole nother convo. No, I'm with you.
But in my no, we're not gonna do that.
So what I will say is I recognize that with the change in politics comes change in policies, comes change in the whole shebang. And if you ain't geared up, you're gonna feel the heat no matter who's in office.
It don't matter.
It don't matter who.
It don't matter. I see life for what it really is, and it's gonna have to be. And this is kind of the approach that I'm taking in filming. It got to be a coming together.
Come on.
Period, man.
Yes.
Period. And I don't care what color you are or whatever. If you're willing to come together to this vision, we are going to make sparks happen.
You speak on vision. And again, it's a lot of different energies and a lot of parties involved with the work you do.
Right.
How do you get folks bought into the vision? I can imagine it's two sides of it, right? Like people are self-serving. They want to be on screen. They want to be on camera. But it still takes a lot to make people shut up and listen and see the vision, right? Respectfully. Right. But how do you go about getting people fully bought into the vision?
You got to make things simple for people, man.
Yeah.
Don't complicate your vision. I'm telling you, if you can make it like, it ain't seem like it's taking a lot of time from them and it's a big plus behind doing it with you.
Yeah.
They're going to draw the conclusion. I show up. All I got to do is just sit there. So that's why I got 126 actors in By Her.
Yeah.
But then I got my core people that I've been joking with. Y'all got some lines.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
I know your strength is you can improv real good. You can really run off the top of your head. You one of those artists that don't play his stuff in the background, his voice in the background.
No vocals on the track. Yeah. We talk.
It's a little slight flex because I need my vocals in the background. I might be on a whole other song. But my point is, it's just one of those things, just knowing everybody, knowing where to position everybody. And man, you really just gonna have mad success.
Yeah.
Because I know you. I know your morals. I know you.
Word.
I can pin you in there to show all your strengths. You get what I'm saying? And it's gonna be easy for you to buy into that, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, this is me, Bray. Matter of fact, I was just going. I have actors saying, Bray, I just went through this. I don't know what. I don't know if you were standing outside of my window. I'm like, I've been knowing you for 15 years.
Yeah.
This is your third relationship.
You showed me who you are.
You showed me who you are.
Yeah.
And what I want you to do is just act out that worst version of you on screen because you know everything got to be exaggerated. Yeah. It's not saying who you are, but I'm saying if you in this situation, this is how you gonna respond. Me knowing you,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Almost every man that I'm around, you can't put no dress on them. So why would I come to you and say,
with the dress,
Sam, man, I got this funny idea, man. No, don't bring that this way.
Yeah.
And that's my advantage in this because Hollywood in themselves, they have that advantage. They know the actors they do. They know when they pull Martin Lawrence or they know who these people is. So the more I get to know everyone, they like, this is feeling like family.
Word.
He's making me comfortable around the lens. The advantage I get with artists, y'all already comfortable around the lens. So we can get past that part. And then we can just focus on you delivering your lines, knowing your lines, and just simply being in a position of really making a believable character on screen. You know what I'm saying? And I love to keep you in your element, but again, if I'm taking that much consideration about your character and your role, man, you're gonna buy into that, man.
Easy. And
you saying you want to do this. Because we lock eyes all the time. You like, hey, Bray, I'm gonna add me a couple more scenes in there. And see, I'm rolling with you. Gonna buy it. I didn't come in with you. Hey, look, man, I need you for 17 days. Hey, look, bro, I got a job, man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But give you, because I want your face in there. Because you're a friend of mine, you know, and I see this in you, and we all in faith. We don't know where ultimately when it's going, but you got to put it out there. You have to, by our actions, show that we believe something can come behind this. And that's just where that, and that's just easy to buy into. There's no catch. It's no catch, bro.
Come on.
Okay.
Fix your mic for me a little bit. It's moving down on you. But I love the energy. Hold on, flip it out. Y'all see the vibe.
Okay.
The crazy thing, I'm gonna keep all of this in there. So you got a lot of babies. I know you started with loose ends.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
and you got your Pearl 2. And I hopefully don't miss none. Unsurety, By Her, To Be Honest, right? PPP Long Gone, which, right? What has been your, and you can be biased. What has been your favorite movie to direct, to be on set, like, and to see that vision come through?
It's always the last movie I shot.
Okay.
It's always the last movie I shot. The last movie I shot, I love the cast. Things, each movie is less more headaches because we're taking what we learned from the prior movie to the next. So it's always the last movie I did. It's like my best work. You get what I mean? And because I have so much more growing, the next one's gonna be better than this one. I remember when I got By Her done, people were like, man, you can't top By Her, man. That's just too. Then they came back to me like, man, you did it again. Like, I'm gonna keep doing it, you know, because I know where the ceiling at, and I'm far from it.
For sure.
I'm far from it. I haven't blew up no buildings yet.
Come on. I know the action is coming soon.
Oh, it's coming. Wait till I can shut down this whole street in Wichita and flip a car too. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that's gonna be ill. So, what has been like some of your biggest learning lessons filming, like getting this far in your film career? Like, what has been the thing that's like, ooh, I gotta run with that?
Trying to figure out when you writing and directing, filming and editing, you try to prioritize which one is the most important, which one that I need to give more attention to, which more I want to develop, or understanding that I'm not going to do all these jobs in the future, which one that bring me the most joy, which one do I really, really like doing, and that would be writing. Okay. So for me, it's like just really kind of balancing all this out for me right now. You know what I mean? Because it's just, I don't know, man. Like, this is the 8th movie, and I'm still kind of doing the 8th movie, doing that headwind work. Yeah. And it's kind of like I just keep increasing. So I don't know if I'm supposed to let it go. I don't, because this is the thing when someone
ooh, keep going, keep going.
Listen, because the thing is when a lot of people drop out when someone don't show up or it don't go the way. And a lot of times what I learned to this perspective, it would not be no movie have I not did everything. Because it's not in me to try to convince someone to do something they don't want to do. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Some people got that gift, bro. They have everybody doing everything. I mean, that's a cold mouthpiece. I'm just not.
Rather, hey, I'm gonna just do it myself. And I know
if I can't draw you with some realness, bro, I'm gonna lose you, man.
Word. That's a bar. That's a bar.
I'm gonna lose you, brother.
When I look at the movies you produce, bro, the movies you put out, I don't want to say spectacle, the production value of not just the movie,
right,
but the premiere. Right. And we are in a space that often people are negative and mad. Like, don't nobody ever support, don't nobody.
Right.
Bro, you 2 viewings in some of these joints, right? Selling out, right? So much so you had to go to a larger venue for this last one.
Yes.
What is it about Bray that draws people in to want to fully support and make sure they show up for you?
Well, I want to thank people for letting me mature and change. You know what I'm saying? I really love Wichita natives because there's a lot of, listen, people are, if I'm acting a certain way that you don't want to associate yourself with, I respected that. There was a season where I had a hard time coming out of ministerial hurt. I didn't even know how to deal with all that. But now, people like, hey, he's a nicer guy to be around.
He ain't on the live like
he ain't chopping people. You know, he ain't scaring me no more, where the case may be. And people allow that, you know. Yeah. And I can see my error. I can see, you know, but yet I'm learning that side of me of who I am is only allotted for some people to see. The trauma side, that pain. People don't need to see your pain, but though you use that to power yourself,
Come on.
For great exploits and success.
Yeah.
They don't need to feel all your pain.
Yeah. No, that's real.
God had put people in your life.
Mm-hmm.
I know you someone I can come talk to if I was just really going through. There's certain
Yeah.
people in your life, man, that can handle. That's not for everybody. It's not for the live.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And that's something that out of maturity that I literally had to learn. And what you see at the premiere is a lot of people forgave Bray.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all people can't see. I can almost cry, man. It was a mendingness.
Yeah.
You know, from a misunderstanding that people allow me to show who I really am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I love my city. I love my neighbor. If I started with you, if I was around you and I worked, I really believed in you. Forgive me not knowing how to deal with hurt, because I felt like you should have been here with me.
Yeah.
It hurt me you not here with me. What who said something to you? What happened? Because I have not changed. I'm still that dude.
Yeah.
But I have to respect your space.
As brothers, that's not always the easiest.
It's not.
Right? For one to recognize who can I give this power to? Who can I give the power of my trauma to? Because it's power in your trauma.
It is.
And people can use it against you, right? But then even just having the gall to recognize, damn, I'm dealing with some shit.
Man.
I'm going through some shit.
But see, this is the thing. If I know you came from where I came from, north side of Wichita, it could be the south side, because it's still going all over on the city.
Yeah.
I can identify. I really understand. So I may have this heart more prone to the streets, but if you don't change your street mentality, we're gonna clash. I'm not no hustle.
Yeah.
I understand that. Remember that. I know I'm smiling now, but come on, bro.
Come on.
I'm smiling because this is what's gonna elevate me. I can't be stressing.
Facts. Facts.
I'm in a peaceful place now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm telling you that. Man, bro, I love you. I don't know where you pulling this out. I'm gonna go back and probably look at this probably about 15 times.
Come on.
Because I don't know. I don't have these conversations between people.
Where I appreciate you respecting and loving me enough to share this space, right? And trusting it, because that's really what it's about. Like I'm a firm believer that, for one, like I said, there's power in our trauma, there's power in our past, right? But also we going forward something, right? But when we share our stories, right? Yeah. Humbly with humility, we recognize there's some people that look up to us, right, in our positions, and then it gives them the power to recognize, like, yeah, I've been through it too, but it's not gonna hold me back. Right. I can use this to put me in the next spot, right? Then there's power in the women that hold us down. Oh man, who see us at our worst.
That's a whole section.
Come on.
Ministry right there, man.
Come on, how powerful is it? Because me and my wife we've been together almost 18 years.
I'm gonna admit to something that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why God said it's not good for man to be alone. Now, I have not been alone since I've been a teenager, so I don't know. Yeah. Someone gonna have to be transparent and act and tell me why he said that. So because he said that, I'm not trying to be alone.
Come on.
And this is working. So I mean, you know,
my adult life, me and my wife been together, been married almost 14 years. And I know when we may be not at our most peaceful. Right. I know how I feel. Okay. And I can only imagine somebody having to live with that day to day. Yeah. Day by day. Yeah. That's a dangerous space to be in.
And I would say the beautiful thing, they wasn't assembled out of the box. We wasn't assembled out of the box.
Come on.
So we had this time to mold each other for each other. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Facts. And to understand that there's nobody else for us based upon the time that we had sculpted each other for each other. Yeah. And that right there just give you this this assurance and this confidence that we are soulmates. We're supposed to be together. Mm-hmm. This is not going to work with anybody else. And you can be, you can let your gray hair show,
I see him in the eyebrows.
Yeah, you got your relationship. It's okay that you got a little one running around here calling you Pawpaw. It's 100%. Okay. You established. You didn't hit this milestone.
100%.
You get what I'm saying? And then for brothers like us to turn back to these youngsters and be like, hey man, ain't nothing else out there. I'm trying to tell you.
Come on.
An old guy told me when I was 2 years in my marriage, and I had to work for him because he was in the hospital, and at the time he was like 58. And he said, and he seen my wife come bring me some. She used to do that every day, y'all. So my when I was working, she was bringing me lunch. Just man,
holding you down,
hold me down. Okay, so she come bring me some food, and he sees it, and he's like, "Hey, youngster, if I can do this all over again, I'll stay right there." He said, "Stay right there." He said, "I just got out the hospital, man, with nobody there." Ooh. And I just think if I was in the hospital right now, my whole family would be around me.
100%.
And
plus
it's like,
more.
Plus more. So my whole thing is, it was like one of those things like, I'm going to take heed to that. And it paid off today.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
100%.
It's like, I think us as when we were young men, we all had some type of conversation with some old head. And if you just rolled them off, I wasn't that type of guy. I was listening to them old heads, bro. I mean, one of the reasons why I ain't really ever did no drugs, but you know, it's medical now.
It's medicinal. It's from the earth. For me and you. But I'm cracking.
Because the OG said, man, you a crackhead if you do anything else. Somehow it just got in my head.
Yeah.
I don't take no pills. I can't do nothing. Just because what someone said to me, or OG said to me, kept this. So we gotta be speaking to the youth, man. We gotta be on their top. We gotta be in their ear, man. We gotta be that
crazy.
Example,
like I would early in life, if I would see like somebody, I used to say the block looked like Thriller. Right. I grew up in North Gentry. Right.
Okay.
And you feel me?
Okay.
And we would joke about what we called then like the crackheads, the fiends, whatever.
Right.
Respectfully, they not that. Like they somebody that took a wrong turn in life.
Straight up.
And that wrong turn might have just kept turning. And they have so much game. Right? They got so much game. And a lot of times people don't want to listen. The young boys don't want to listen to an old head that don't got more money than them. Or that might have took a wrong turn in life, when it's like, yo, you could learn from those folks just as much, if not more.
Dealing with that is one thing that we're all going to have to do. We're going to have to overcome some things in life.
Yeah.
And that's different from your knowledge or your wisdom or what you get what I'm saying? That this is something dealing with the core of your faith and your belief system, your will. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what you know is what you know. There's people that I learned stuff from, they wasn't even living it, but I decided to go live it and got the benefit from it. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I wouldn't kick down on knowledge or no wisdom, regardless who it came from. I don't care if a dog roof the wisdom. I'm gonna listen.
Dr. Doolittle at that joint, like, yo, let me.
I'm gonna listen to the wisdom if it's gonna take me forward, because all I know, if I apply action, faith without works is dead. If I apply action, then I'm gonna benefit from what you're talking about. And I know you're gonna have to overcome whatever you're dealing with for you to benefit, because that's a whole nother portion of your faith that's gonna have to be in operation to overcome. Yeah. And that's where that lies with your discipline and all those things, all that juicy stuff. Yeah, really takes you forward in life.
Yeah, Bray, I love swimming with you, bro. We there, man. We really deep in the weeds.
Oh man, I don't get no conversations like this with nobody. You know, there's something. This always happened
every time.
Before the camera was out, we always rapping. We got to cut it off.
Listen,
because it'll go for 2 days.
Listen, but I think it's so much. It's so much in there because it's fruitful for me.
Yeah.
Right, being able to have these type of conversations with brothers who are, in some spaces we hear, and in some spaces we might be here. We might be here, right? But there's so much to gain from that type of fellowship, bro.
Right.
With like-minded individuals, productive individuals, I don't have many single friends, right?
Yeah, man.
I like to have conversation with brothers who are married, right? Because I tend to think that the most unstoppable man, of course, it takes faith without works is dead. You got to put the work in. But the most unstoppable man is the happily married man.
Yeah.
And not happy like everything peaches and cream, but like, yo, if I'm having the hardest conversations at home with the person I love the most, ain't much the world can tell me to beat me down.
Right. Right. And then this is a disclaimer. It's not saying there's single men out there, man. Y'all holding it down.
Yeah.
Some of y'all raising y'all kids. Y'all doing
100%.
y'all thing. But a lot of times what I'm sharing, this gonna work for every man. You know, you can be that exceptional individual, that hero.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just not that guy. I mean, I'm just not, man. You know, and I think it's a lot of men that's like me. And whether you want to realize it or not, as soon as you find out if you are and be real about that, you can go the direction you need to go in your life, for it can begin to start being the way that you see it to be.
Facts.
But the way that I see it to be, it's no way, and as y'all can take a snapshot of it all, there's no way it could have been apart from my family. So I'm really thankful for my family, and I'm saying this format, or this, what you would call, I don't know what you would call it. I don't know the word for it. This will work for every man. What is that?
It's almost like a template.
It's a template.
Yeah.
This will work for every man, being about your family and literally raising them and allowing God to take you through all these processes. And if entrepreneurship is for you, boom, you're going to have help there. You ain't got to try to talk all these people into helping you do something. You know what I'm saying? The people that believe in you are going to be already there. And now people can see the vision, because me and my family have kicked it off. Now they can see, okay, I bet that's profitable. We want to come help you. So one of the biggest things, even going back to that prior question, is that, man, people got to see something from you, man, you know? And it amazed me that people really got such a good mouthpiece. They get all these people going and you ain't even seen nothing from them. But then I also know when you don't project nothing, or they don't see anything, they're gonna fall off of you so fast anyway. So I'd rather do it this way, because it's longevity in this, you know.
Sure.
And so, you know, I got a lot of investors, and I'm like, I wanted to wait till I get to a place where I can provide proof that I'm great to invest in.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do anything fast, man. You know what I'm saying? So
you get there fast, you leave there fast. Listen, I asked you at the premiere. For To Be Honest, man, and I'm all about celebrating the small wins, not getting lost in the small wins, right? But at least celebrating them.
Yes.
When is the last time you stopped and smelled your roses?
I tell you what, when I had to go do this presentation at the American Film Market, my pitch coach basically made me do that.
I love that.
Because for some reason, when you climb real high, you think it's inappropriate to say, man, I did that.
Yeah.
I did that. Because all the books I read and all the stuff where I'm increasing my wisdom, it tells you to just give the credit to everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be happy. Even if you're doing all the work. I mean, this is what these books tell you to do. And for the first time, someone came against what I've been learning.
Yeah.
But I had to literally respect it, because they was my pitch coach. And when I did it, I said, whoa, that felt good.
Come on.
That it replenished me, and it refreshed me to get the moving again. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
At the speed that I felt like I kind of was, you know. So I didn't see it was important until I began to do it. Word. And so when I began to get up there and talk about myself, that's all they wanted to hear.
Come on.
They wanted to know me. And then they opened this door for investors. They opened this door because if I got up there and just tried to talk about the product, that would have backfired on me.
Because anybody can create the product. What makes you you? Who are you? I think about like the awards, right? Everybody get up there, and of course, we're going to give praise to God. Thank God. Right. But then they get to run down everybody that they thank with love. But it wasn't until I heard Snoop say, I want to thank myself.
It hit you different, didn't it?
Different.
It hit you different.
Right.
Yeah. It's hard. For humble people, I know people like, oh, you know, I'm like, bro, listen, if you married, you humble.
Ooh, that's an act of humility daily.
Every day.
Come on.
You'll be on your knees. You will be humbled. You hear me?
Come on.
So my whole thing is just, it don't feel like the humble thing to do, but from experience and had to be told to do this in front of big, larger people that I didn't know. As uncomfortable as it felt good.
Yeah. That's
because
word.
people start having the type of conversations that I was really interested in after the, after everything done. And when they came up and said, hey man, I had some crazy conversations that then was the conversation that took me to a whole nother level. Okay. After I got done with all the lights and came down and trusted my pitch coach, they started having real conversations with me because I got out there and I was real about who I was. And it's like, whoa. So that was another thing that I learned. Like, that's crazy. But I'm not gonna be walking around talking about myself. But I'm just saying, it's just those seasons that you gotta just smell the flowers, bro. Like, man, I did all that.
Come on.
And then I start seeing how they proceed. When people start getting in their tears about what I did, like if I just got up there and did the mumbo jumbo, I wouldn't impact them and made them. And my wife was right there, can attest. They was in their tears, man.
Yeah.
Based upon what me and my family's been doing.
100%.
And it's just everyone around me, my neighbors, y'all used to this. So it's kind of like, the Brays, we've been knowing them for the last 15, 20 years. But when you put this out on this big entity or whatever, they ain't never seen nothing like this.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I was aware of that.
And coming from where we come from.
Coming from where we come from, beating all the statistics and the odds.
Come on.
They said, this is beautiful. This is like a real Huskable fan. No, we're not Huskable. A real like Huskable fan. No, we ain't. We got the same struggle like every other family.
Because it's all perspective and it's relative.
Yeah, it is.
So you talk about where you came from, man, and I know, and I asked this because you shared it online before, right? The mug shot. Right. And again, going back to how long you and Sharik have been holding each other down, man. Like what moved you from that path you was on before, right, in the streets to like, let me go this way and get my shit together.
see, the thing is, I could tell you the story about
Talk
that
to
mug shot.
Talk to me.
I always quit while I was ahead. There was one time I think I gambled. One time I go up 500. I never gambled again in my life.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of betting money to lose.
No. We've been talking about this lately. but my whole thing is, I have really been in this place where, man, go back to that one thought that you just said, because that's how Sharik laughing.
Which was the mug shot?
Yeah, the mug shot. That's my thought.
Yeah.
I have been in so many situations where I changed my life on people, but they didn't change.
Ooh.
But my association drove me into something that I already changed. So that picture, I got snitched on, and it wasn't even my work. Hey, it's look, I'm done, man. I'm getting this. I got a job now.
Yeah,
and it was somebody that was on some weird stuff, and and I needed to go through that. Because that left a bad taste in my mouth when it came to the streets. Like, wait a minute. And I first time realized there's a lot of people saying they'll never snitch. They will.
Ain't no code.
And see, and if I don't know who gonna snitch, I'm not doing that with nobody. I ain't doing that with nobody. Especially if it wasn't even my work. It was yours. You just on the 3 strikes.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't know why I'm not getting in politics. But anyway, he was on the 3 strikes. I learned when to stop.
Yeah.
I remember one situation, man. I'm selling that, and I'm trying to check somebody because you giving credit to the fiends, and I'm like, so I'm the muscle. I got to go bust their heads.
Yeah.
So we in a situation when the feds, I didn't have nothing on me but that medical. They gave that back to me.
Word.
They said, we're not looking for this. You look, he basically, the police, it was Dirty Harry. He just said, hey, look, you lucked out because we seen you. You just ain't got nothing on you now. I was done that day.
Yeah.
I said, man, they gonna take me from Sharika. They gonna take me from my kids. They gonna take me from. I was done that day.
Yeah.
But that mugshot you seen, I put that up every time. Ain't that I did something crazy. That one, now I did all the stuff. I just never got caught.
Word.
Quit while you ahead. You got away with it. Quit while you ahead.
step away.
Got away with a whole bunch of stuff, but just quit.
That's real.
Just know it has its expiration date. The street life, expiration date. You can actually get out and win if you quit while you ahead. You ain't got to be on the losing side of gambling. When you get that big score, never do it again.
But and that goes to, again, just the foundational principles that you live by, because that's strong discernment.
Right.
To know, like, okay, I'm out. I could keep going, but I'm out. Let me ask this, Bray. We getting closer towards the end. I always say, like, yo, I got one more question, and I keep going. It's just a bad habit of mine. How do you keep your cup full? As a leader of your home, as a leader in the community, as a leader on set, right? Like, how do you make sure your cup is full so you got enough to pour out?
Let's go ahead and pull back the veil then.
Yeah.
My wife right there, on my knees every day praying in the Holy Ghost. Regardless of what people think. The Spirit of God is real. I possess it. I have it on the inside of me. I'm just not religious for it.
Word.
I have to really impact people. Without that, I don't have enough to deal with all these people. It's no way, bro.
Yeah.
It's my purpose. And when I get that feeling every morning, crying out to God, something happened. And I'm hooked on it like a drug, man.
Yeah.
And you don't know when I'm coming or going sometimes. But that's just how the Spirit goes, and I just yield to it, man.
Amen.
As long as I got in my heart that I'm going to edify my brother, I'm going to lift my brother up, I'm going to high esteem him, I'm going to speak to him what I see on the inside of him from my Father, putting on his eyes, putting on his ears, putting on his mouth, because that's why God got me in movie production, because he want me to get in this role of, what is that? My thoughts are not my thoughts, and it has to be his thoughts. It has to be his way of doing things, and I got to impact humanity in that way, because I don't got nothing for humanity.
Wow.
And he's going to gift me. That's why I got all these talents, and this is my secret, because I really genuinely want to impact mankind in a positive light.
Word.
And God said, it's going to take a lot of work. You sure you want to do that? I'm going to show you I want to do it. And he present that opportunity to see if you're going to back up what your mouth says.
Facts.
And I do it every single time, and this is a byproduct of what people see with that.
Divine Bray. Man, all right. That's... Because I could go forever.
I know. We got to cut it off. We always do this. We always got to cut it off.
But I think about the power of prayer, right? And then when you truly believe and you truly in tune with the Spirit, like, you know, whatever you pray for, you mentioned it, opportunity.
Yes.
It's going to be an opportunity to see, do you really want this?
Yes.
Do you want this patience you prayed for?
Yes.
All right, this person's about to cut you off in traffic. Some of the smallest things. How bad do you want to walk in that? Like, all right, last question I got for you, Bray, before we bounce.
All right, let's get it.
10 years ago. All right, that's what, 2014. Time is moving.
Man.
What would you tell yourself 10 years ago? What would Bray now tell Bray then?
Stop tripping. It's all going to work out to the good, because you love God, man. It's going to work out. I just now understand that.
Yeah. So
these next 10 years going to be like I thought those prior 10 years were supposed to be.
Yeah.
Stop tripping, man. It's going to work out. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, it don't matter what people say, it's going to, and that's what's been happening. And it's almost hurt sometimes because my life keep going up, but the people that I just can't, help right now.
Yeah.
They dealing with what they're dealing with.
100%.
And I just trust my prayer, but put my hands on it, I can't do anything. And so for me, it's just stop tripping, man. Stop tripping with people. Stop tripping with my wife. Stop tripping with it. Just stop tripping. Really look into it. Like, it ain't what you think it is. And when you're young, it's like you got to have everything now. If they ain't moving to your speed, man, it's a problem. It's not even going to work. And my wife always been dealing with me. You over-exaggerating everything. Calm down.
Yeah.
Brother.
That balance is key.
And it's finally setting in.
Word.
And that's one thing I would change. Because that would have cut out probably 80% of heated discussions with my wife if I just stopped tripping. I get so much anxiety when it's the people don't even know secretly these premieres is helping me be a better person in preparation with my wife. Because my wife got such a chill spirit, like this all gonna work out. But I'm like, man, what if this happened, man? What if somebody trip at my premiere, man? I'm telling you, man, baby, the old me gonna come out, you know.
Word.
She's like, what's her name? Jesus said to Martha, Martha, just calm down, man. Chill. And I'm learning I'm able to stop forgetting stuff. So much stuff is coming to me just being more chill. My wife said this before we came. She said, yeah, you're a lot more chill than you ever been.
Word.
And that, to me, them are like bigger than any award to me for my wife to say something like that.
Yeah.
When she acknowledged my change.
Yeah.
As a man getting better. Look, she look at you.
Thank you, Jesus. Man,
but I'm telling the truth,
it's
man.
Real.
I'm telling the truth. It's real.
No, me and my wife talk about the 5 love languages often, and I think they can rotate and change around. But I tell her, like, yo, you don't know how powerful the words you say to me are. Because when I walk out of here, people see me a different way. Like, they going to try to boost my head, all of that. But I don't believe nothing they tell me. I don't believe everything you tell me.
Yes.
So them words is powerful.
Shriki, you hear that? Think the same way I think. So I'm not crazy.
Listen, it's real.
Every word you say. And that's one of the reasons why I'm elevating. Because I do have a wife that speaks into my life.
Yeah. And
builds me up. Only thing I got against her, when I'm acting up, she always put God on me. She warned me. I'm gonna let God deal with you. When she say that, don't do that to me. You don't leave me with just God. You supposed to be with me every time we're facing God.
That is hilarious. That's real though.
It's real. I don't want to deal with God by myself. You got to be with me, man.
I love it. Listen, Bray, before we dip, is there anything you want to get off your chest, say to the people? Or
man, don't look at me like P. Diddy, because P. Diddy did this at the end of his reign. But I'm going to say this, and don't you think of him when I say this. Love.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't need nothing coming out.
Gotta put that
I did 25 years ago. I was crazy 25 years. It's probably true. 25 years ago. But listen, love, man. We need to love hard, man. We need to love each other more, you know. Those people that need space, give them that space.
Yeah.
But, you know, keep the love intact. We don't need to be hating on each other. We don't need to be bowing out mouth to each other. And try to look for the goodness in everything that you in. I promise your life just be a lighter sentence for you. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
I'm learning, man. I'm learning, bro. I'm learning.
Yeah. Hey, that's the beauty in life. The gift of life is age and to continue to learn.
Yes.
Ooh. Listen, Bray, I'm hopeful, confident, and prayerful that everything that's yours continue to meet you halfway.
Yes. Right?
That you continue to own your gift, own your purpose, right? Providing a platform for those, like, and practicing that humility while also knowing who you are, right? And that peace in that, man. And it's always such a pleasure in a divine conversation when I get to sit down with you. I'm always call you Divine, Bray. Right. But I love you, bro. I thank you for pulling up today. All of that.
I got one question, though.
Talk to me.
When you gonna leave one of my movies, man?
Let's make that happen. I'm about to have a lot of free time on my hands.
Y'all hear this? You hear this? You hear this? Because you know it's in you.
Yeah.
When you did Pearl, man, you went into that garage. I said, ooh. But I had to wait on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think you can see now.
I can see
what my vision is.
100%.
Love you, bro.
I love you, bro.
All right.
Oh, man.
All right. Woo. Y'all heard it here. He said he gonna leave one. And I want you in on the writing process. I'm gonna show you who you are.
Say less. Right. I'm here for it. Oh, y'all heard it first. Loved ones, this has been Thinking Out Loud with Samuel David, my special guest, Brother Devon Bray. And we out.
We out.
Look both ways when you cross that street. Dot your I's and cross your T's. Measure twice, but cut once. Love life, live it up, bruh. The dream is good, do the work too. There ain't nothing you can't work through, and there ain't nothing I can't handle. There ain't nothing I can't handle. I look to the sky, and I thank God that I'm alive. I look to my wife, and I thank God she by my side. I've been through a lot, but I survived. It weighs on my heart from time to time, but there ain't nothing I can't handle.